Hey, Griff Hamlin here from Blues Guitar Unleashed. Welcome to another sort of countrified blues lesson. In my previous video, that I kind of did a little bit of a country swing thing, and I realized that I forgot a couple of things. And one of the things that I forgot was to talk a little bit about the slapback delay. So I'm going to do that. And the other thing was I mentioned towards the end of it that you could use like a major pentatonic sound or a major blues sound over this, and that it would sound really cool. So I thought, well, I better do a new video and show an example of that. So what I just played was in fact straight out of the major pentatonic sound, and I'm going to show you how I put that together. Real quick, let me explain what I mean by the slapback delay. I have it on right now. Let me turn it off, and you'll hear a very dry sound. I'm actually going to turn off the reverb as well. I can't turn off the reverb. There's actually still a little bit going. But notice that it sort of ends almost right away. If I turn on the slapback, it actually echoes back to me. I have the delay set at 116 milliseconds, which is almost instant. It's almost instantly comes right back. I have it to repeat only one time, and I have the mix, which is the amount of delayed signal that comes in with the original guitar signal, fairly low. So if I play without it, it's a very subtle thing. If you don't hear it, that's all right. Particularly, compressing videos over the internet and stuff, the audio is not always crystal clear. But it's a nice little touch. It's something that I like to use when I play country, and it just gives it that feel. It's that old school, country thing. So anyway, I just thought I'd add it in. But let's talk about what I was playing. My little backing track was actually came from the last lesson I did like this, and it's in G. So I went up to a G here, and I wanted to play a major pentatonic sound. Well, there's a certain pattern that I use a lot, and from the root, in this case the root is my G at the 8th fret of the 2nd string. I go up 2 frets and then slide up 2 frets, and I get the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd notes of the scale. Now, I'm not using a pick. I'm using my fingers and thumb just because. In the last video I did that, so I thought I'd do it here as well. I like the kind of pop that I get. It's a cool sound. It's kind of Albert King. I kind of dig it. So anyway, I've got the 1, 2, 3, and then when I end up here, I just go up to the next string, the 1st string, and play the notes with my 1st and 3rd finger. It's literally going by where notes fall under your fingers. It couldn't, that's one of those things that couldn't be easier. And if I actually start it, way down here at the low G, when I get done, it starts again. And when I get done, it starts again. Okay, so what I did there is I took the 2nd of the chord and bent it up a whole step. So the 10th fret note on the 2nd string, bend up so where it sounds like the 12th. And then with my pinky, I strike the 10th fret on the 1st string. I don't bend it though. Only the 2nd string is bent. And then I strike the other one. Then I'm going to bend it up again, and then I'm going to release it and strike it again and go back to my G. Now, one of the biggest elements of this lick that makes it sound good is I'm kind of pushing the beat. I'm starting a little bit before beat 1. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so there's that right before beat 1, and that's what makes licks like this work. I often say, keep your licks off of beat 1. This is just another example of that. But it gives it that cool sound. 2, 3, 4. And then I just go down to the E at the 9th fret of the 3rd string and back. Now what's cool is that for the next chord, I don't have to change anything. I just go down to the C. It's the exact same lick. For the D, it's also the exact same lick. C's at the 1st fret, D's at the 3rd. Okay? If I needed it in E, E's at the 5th. If I need it in A, A's at the 10th. If I need it, you could do the C up here and the D up here. You know, it just depends on how high and squeaky you want to get. But you can, you know, put it anywhere. Wherever you find the root note on the B string, you're good to go. Okay? So it's pretty straightforward. My chord progression starts with G and then goes down to C. And then it goes to D. And then it comes back to G. And then it does that little turnaround. I just don't play anything there, okay? So I'm gonna play it again with my little looper. You heard me playing it towards the beginning, so I'm gonna play it again with that, let you check it out. And there you have it. So enjoy that. I hope you get a little bit of your country on today. And thanks for joining me in this video, and I will see you next time.